Imagine, if you will, a world where the moon landing was nothing more than an elaborate hoax. Could it be that we've been duped into believing a tale spun by the powers that be? Or is the moon landing an undeniable fact, a testament to human achievement? On one side, we have the believers, those who trust that the moon landing was indeed a triumph of human technology and audacity. They argue that the US government, in a bid to assert its technological dominance over the Soviet Union during the Cold War, had every reason to ensure the moon landing was real. They point to the fact that the event was widely tracked by international observers, including the Soviets themselves, who had their own lunar program. Believers also address the so-called flag movement argument. Conspiracy theorists suggest that the American flag, seen waving in the wind in videos and photos from the moon, implies an atmosphere. Believers, however, argue that this effect is due to the flag's design. Astronauts twisted it to plant it into the lunar surface, causing it to ripple momentarily. Then there's the radiation danger theory. Conspiracy theorists claim that astronauts would have been exposed to deadly radiation in the Van Allen radiation belts, asserting that NASA couldn't possibly have sent humans through them safely. Believers counter this by citing NASA's meticulous mission planning and the spacecraft's shielding, which mitigated this risk. On the other side, we have the skeptics. They argue that the moon landing was filmed in a studio, citing perceived anomalies in the footage. They contend that the technology and resources needed to simulate a moon landing in the 1960s would have been more challenging and costly than actually going to the moon. However, they also point to interviews with astronaut Buzz Aldrin, claiming that he doesn't sound confident or honest about the moon landing. And then there's NASA's own statement that the technology to return to the moon has been lost, which has raised eyebrows among both believers and skeptics alike. So where does this leave us? With a wealth of arguments on both sides of the debate, the question of whether the moon landing was real or faked remains a topic of intense discussion. As we delve into the intricacies of this debate, remember, the truth is rarely pure and never simple. So, was the moon landing a monumental achievement or a masterful deception? You decide.